I was thinking more about Kevin Dutton's work and what what Dutton wrote about. Um, Kevin Dutton, excuse me, wrote about psychopaths and included in there about medical doctors and more specifically surgeons. And a medical doctor who is a surgeon looked me in the eyes when I was wondering if there were any complications due to a medical procedure and lied to me. And something didn't set right with me, and that deals with basically listening to my gut. So I went ahead and I wrote in the medical procedure and all that kind of stuff, and I found out that there was a 30%, 30% chance of complications. That particular medical doctor is also involved in politics. Am I going to go back and talk to him? No. There are so many complications with that particular medical procedure that the FDA basically halted medical doctors from being able to do that medical procedure. Um, I remember being in the emergency room and Daddy knew that something was wrong, and he told the medical doctor, he said, "Let me look at that x-ray a minute." And the medical doctor had overlooked where my finger had been broken. He didn't see it, but my daddy did. I've been in a room and I don't even know who it was that ended up putting the x-ray up for the medical doctor to end up reading it. Medical doctor came in and started reading it, and I looked at him and I said, "Do you want to turn it around? The x-ray's been put up there backwards." Another medical doctor intentionally did not use rubber gloves and put her bare fingers into a container of ointment. And I basically said, "No, stop. You just contaminated the whole container that your hands went into." Don't tell me that a medical doctor wasn't acting dumb when they chose not to put the rubber gloves on. Don't even go there with me. It's like when I had what is called an abscess, and they acted stupid, and I said, it's getting bigger, it's about ready to burst. And then as soon as the abscess burst, the medical doctor came in, just acting stupid. Just because somebody's a medical doctor doesn't mean that they don't know how to provoke people. I forgot how many years ago it was. I think it was somebody. I think it was a woman that worked at the FBI. Ended up basically busting the chief of pediatrics at a children's hospital for basically being a sexual predator. But just because that particular sexual predator was busted, don't assume that all sexual predators have been busted or prosecuted. And just like the man friend of mine that stopped the male from raping the woman, not all heroes the people like that are rarely put in the newspaper and looked at as being heroic. It doesn't mean that he didn't do the right thing. He chose to do the right thing. He chose to do the right thing. In fact, psychopaths and narcissists tend to find somebody who is in what is called a helping profession. It doesn't mean that everybody in a helping profession is good, but what I'm saying is there's already been lots of stuff that's been written, and people can read some of the stuff that's out there. People don't need to people don't need to go wrestling with pigs. People don't need to go in order to find out how dirty pigs can be. Even when I was about 5 or 6 years old, it was just really odd. I was like, I didn't know what the phrase, what it was, but I knew that look, that smirk. The arrogance, the look of entitlement, uh, this self-centeredness. When I think about some of the oddball behaviors, I went to go play, and I was literally sitting on the commode. Get a load of this crap. I was literally sitting on the commode, trying to have a private moment. And then all of a sudden the door gets opened up, and here I am, just like, huh? And the woman had opened the door up, grabbed the roll of toilet paper, and handed me 5 sheets of toilet paper to wipe myself with. And I'm like, huh? I just look at the bizarre behaviors. There was somebody who literally opened the door with only her bra and her panties in her own. And I'm like, huh? That was way before I learned how to read. I didn't need anybody to tell me there was something wrong with that picture.